Hello everybody, this is Peter the Rock. I'm in a park and it's 8 o'clock on a Friday evening, the 3rd of May. And of course in a park you have some trees, so I'll just scan round. Last time I was here it was briefly sunny, but today it's cloudy and wet. It's been raining all day, and I don't want to just show you that. I want to show you this. This is a tree that has seen better days. And you may think, well, that's the end of that. Why don't they cart it all away? But it's been the receptacle, and I use the word inadvisedly, for some art. So first of all, if we have a look at this tree, we'll see it's hollowed out. Now, there's a very famous hollowed out tree I filmed a few months ago, which is still alive. And I think this tree, given the sprouting that's going on above me, is also still alive. I think it must have been struck by lightning or something. But anyway, let's see what else there is to see about this tree. It's amazing how life clings on, isn't it, really? Now, there are some people who love wood carving, and here are some examples of that. Skill, really, or art. There is a butterfly carved into the tree, or a moth maybe, and it's painted blue. There's one that's not particularly painted. I don't know what that is. It's a well, I don't know what it is. Is it a moth? Do you know what it is? Now, the people who do this artwork on trees and tree stumps, etc., never really sign their names, which is fine. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's just nice to see a bit of art. And there, above me, looks like a bat. So we've got some interesting creatures already. Now, the limbs of the tree are sort of supporting what's left of it, or self-supporting. Here is a marvellous creature. This looks rather like a snake. If I'm not very much mistaken, I would say it's an adder, or a viper, which is indigenous to the British Isles. But I could be wrong. It's an enormous, it's bigger than life size. And let's have a look up here, see what there is. There's a lot to see here, isn't there? Ah, this looks rather like a spider. That took some work. And here's some leaves, and here that looks like a beetle. And it's amazingly creative, really. Don't quite know what's going on here, but over here we have some coloured items to liven it up. Full Technicolor Peter the Rock. There is the ladybird, obviously 30 times normal size. Ladybirds are supposed to be lucky, I think. If they crawl on you, you mustn't squash them. You must sing something like "Ladybird, ladybird, come again soon." I don't know the words exactly. This is an extraordinary creature. It looks like some kind of lizard. Looks as if it's about to leap forwards. Rather basic, but that's all right. There is a sort of beginnings of something in this bough of the tree, or limb. Maybe some sort of plant life. I think that's it. So I've wandered almost completely round the remains of this tree, which from a distance just looks like a ruin. But as I say, sprouting out of the top, there is fresh life. And just because you're old and hollowed out doesn't mean that there isn't any life in the old tree yet. There's other little sort of ways in to actually prove that it is hollow. Maybe that's the reason it collapsed. It couldn't support. I mean, these boughs are pretty heavy anyway. you'd need some serious machinery to take them away, and I hope they don't. I hope this remains and the art continues to be built or made on it. Anyway, as I say, it's slightly unexpected to see this tree. That bough is above me. There are flies around the new growths, which is probably a good sign, and there are growths of plant life coming out from beneath the tree there. So there we are, a tree that looks dead, but in fact not only is alive, but is a source of artists' inspiration. Thanks a lot for watching. It's Peter the Rock. It's Friday evening, about 8:10. Like and subscribe. Cheers.